Hey YouTube, I got another deck list today that's standard. We've been on a bit of a standard binge the past like week and a half, I think. But today I'm bringing you some green-white, like aggressive mid-range. It's a list I came up with recently that I'm really enjoying so far. But before we go into the deck list, if you haven't yet, please feel free to like the video, comment below, either before or after watching it. Subscribe to YouTube channel as well. Feel free to go follow my Twitch channel. I do stream 5 days a week, Thursday nights through Monday night, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find all the links in the description below. So feel free to check all those out if you want to. Okay, so going into the deck list, it's a Selesnya deck. The idea I had with it was try to be a kind of a mid-rangey deck that's a bit aggressive without relying on ramping a ton. It's gone through a little bit iterations here and there. We don't really have any ramp except for one creature, a Tangleflora Hedron. But going into the list, we have a removal package of March of Otherworldly Light and the Brutal Cathar. So we have 5 removal spells. Well, we also do have 2 Wandering Emperors. We actually have like about 7 of those because of the Wandering Emperor's last ability of -2. Exile tapped creature, you gain 2 life. So we do have those in the creature package in the list. We got 4 Luminarch Aspirant, 3 Sun Gold Sentinel, 2 Outland Liberator, 4 Werewolf Pack Leader. We make 2 Wolf tokens from our one from each of our Ranger classes. We got Tangleflora Hedron, a vehicle with Reckoner Bankbuster. I really like the card, so I'm playing it a bit in a lot of decks I make. It's just I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. And then we got some Brutal Cathars, Archon of Emeria, and we make tokens off Wedding Announcement and Escastrea. And also, if we get to it, Emeria's Call. What's nice with playing Reckoner Bankbuster and some of my 2-drops in here, we got Werewolf Pack Leader and also Sun God Sentinel. This is crew 3, so we can go turn 2 Reckoner Bankbuster into a turn 3 Werewolf Pack Leader or Sun Gold Sentinel to just crew this up and tack right in for 4 damage if we want to. Another couple of things that we have in here, like good notable things. Werewolf Pack Leader, it draws you a card when you attack with 6 power or more with Werewolf Pack Leader attacking. Sun Gold Sentinel will exile a target spell when it enters and attacks. And you can use it, have an ability to make it unblockable for colored things. There are colorless things in the format, so you can't make it unblockable against colorless though. And just some other useful things. We got like attacks effect against for like runes. Archon of Emeria does help out with that. A few matches I played against runes, they do try their hardest to get rid of this card as soon as they can. If they can't, it does slow them down a bit, but they do have a lot of good answers. And then just Wedding Announcement just helps everything outgrow everything else. Wandering Emperor is just a good spell, just to buff a creature and give it first strike one turn, or make a 2/2 Vigilance Samurai. We're in green, we're going to play Escastrea. We make 8 power when it enters, and it just can take copies of tokens. So like making copies of the Vigilance 2/2s seems really good, or the Angels if we get to that. And Ranger class just gives us utility about buffing creatures when they attack a creature when it attacks, or casting creatures off the top. So overall with the whole main board, I've been very happy with it, so I don't really have too many changes I've made, except for at one point I was on a little bit of a ramp package. We've had Lowest Cobra in here, and we did take that out for the Sun Gold Sentinels to be a little bit more aggressive with just cards overall. And it helps. A Sun Gold Sentinel also helps against rune, because you can exile a rune that's in the graveyard, just so they don't get it back with the champion. I am running on a single Tamia Safekeeping and also a Snakes in Veil. There's 2 hexproof effects, and I have 2 Snakes and Veils in the 75 because of Miok Massacre, so we can use it kind of as a trick to keep our creature alive if your opponent doesn't do it for 1 extra over what your highest creature's toughness is. Tamiya Safekeeping, just to be able to target anything of ours on the field. Another Outland Liberator, just another good piece to help with against enchantments and artifacts, also against runes. Elite Spellbinder is just a good 3/1, really good ability. Touch of the Spirit Realm. The idea of this is for removal or for a protection spell, because you can exile something with your opponents by just casting it, or you can channel it, and we can flicker we can exile a creature of ours, or artifact until end turn, and then it comes back. So if there's a board wipe or a Mimic Massacre, okay, well, our creature's gone, it comes back at end step. So we still get to keep it for 2 mana. One single Faithful Absence and one Valor Stance. Faithful Absence for a removal spell for a creature or planeswalker. Valor Stance for removal on a toughness 4 or greater creature, or indestructible on a creature of ours. Another Archon of Emeria for the Runes matchup, and another Wandering Emperor as well for a lot of creature-based matches. Yasharn for against any deck that does a lot of sacrifice things, like Anvil decks. Some Orzhov list as well that do like a lot of Deadly Dispute. Playing some Doomskars for to help just stay alive. We needed something in this list to really help us like keep patch back up. So against the runes, this definitely helps out. Against like white or anything like that. So 2 board wipes. This deck is kind of like it is a creature focus, but when you're sideboarding, you kind of do end up and sideboard out some creatures and bring in a bit more spells in. So find is kind of fine. I kind of almost want 3 Doomskars, but 2 is fine at the moment. So that's the deck list. We're gonna go hop in some matches. All right, so we are gonna be on the play. I will keep this hand. We're gonna go for a turn 2 Werewolf Pack Leader into a turn 3 Archon of Emeria. Our Lair of the Hydra, pass turn. Fury Shelter is probably gonna turn into a land drop on turn 4. You don't draw one. Best. All right, so what happens here? Get Lumeric Aspirant down as well would be nice. They're on Dimir. I guess zombies. I don't want to go Lumeric Aspirant, but I still want to just cast Archon of Emeria. And then next turn, just cast the Lumeric Aspirant. Probably play a Fury Shelter as a land if they're blowing up the Archon. Well. Kaido.
Hope you're ready for some mind games.
Draw a card and discard a card.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Cast this for now. Going to pump itself. Back in. Pumping itself so that way it doesn't die to the Shambling Ghast. That's like that. If they were to just like Deadly Dispute it without us blocking, we're not going to block it. Otherwise, our Aspirant is for sure dead. Because the Maya's Maya. Tap land. Grasp, sure, that's their only spell for the turn. They do get to attack in and draw a card.
What do we have here?
Back in a Kaido.
Would have had me if I wasn't so fast.
Considering holding up the Wanderer, or we just play Bank Buster. Don't have no reason getting rid of that, so I think we'll go Bank Buster and draw a card on their end step. Yep, they draw a card.
Now this is a juicy secret.
and that because of our Archon. Buster. Cast. Okay. Draw a card. Aspirant. Hey, it's going okay. Currently playing some Selesnya mid-range, aggressive mid-range. So we can cast this. If they have a deadly dispute to kill that, then hell. Put the counter on the Archon. Going after Kaido. I suppose leaving up Wander mana probably would have been good as well. Like we missed a land drop. Could have Soul Shatter. Dimir Snow. Yeah, they are on Dimir. Our opponent is on Dimir Snow. Looks like it's control because they have like Negate and Hall of the Storm Giants. Could be on like a tempo deck. Could be just like mono black Snow splashing counter spells. Blowing up Lunarch. Yep, they are. Could have drawn a card and see if we got Snakeskin Veil or not, but I prefer to save Snakeskin Veil if we draw it for our Archon. Interesting deck. Yeah, theirs is kind of interesting. I do get the feeling that they have, if they're on Snow, they have to be playing Blood on the Snow.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Hook for 4. Let's see what we draw. Don't draw what we need. They're gonna make a treasure. Hi, Twitch. Playing a rogue Delver list and fun. Okay. That's awesome. Play Outland Liberator. Probably should double spell. You could have Blood in the Snow. Guess that's fun. Not really. Blue Delver says Rogue because never else play. Oh, okay, okay. I am taking a little bit too long to make a decision here. Go here. I could have went Sun Gold Sentinel to exile a creature. Since they're in Snow. Modified legendaries right now. That sounds fun. Welcome to the stream, Big Knox. Okay, they played their land. They're attacking in for 1. They either have more creatures or they have a board wipe. I believe they probably have a board wipe since they're not. Unless they have another Kaido in hand and they draw a card. There it is. We're gonna blow this up. Elena buffing Serolf is so good. Oh, that sounds so good. All creatures are gone. They get a single 1-mana creature back. Gonna be Shambling Gas or Eye Twitch. So thanks for the tier 1 sub for 15 months. Appreciate it. Stignox, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that too. What's this file? It's an aggressive mid-range build I made. Since making some changes, I'm about 5-1 with it, I believe. Before then, it was not going well. Looks like mono green, mono white smushed together. I did not have that thought with that at all. I guess it might look like that, but I did not think that. Cast the Sun Gold Sentinel, get rid of a creature. We'll just hold with the draw card. You're not good cards. With his hand. Alright, we're gonna take a damage here. I'm a bit worried that we're gonna fall behind now in the game. Like, they're gonna just cast their one spell, get the 3 tokens. Game 1 they probably got. Originally there was ramp in the deck with like more ramp with Lotus Cobras to get turn 4 plays a bit faster, but the only turn 4 plays I'm utilizing on our turn with the land drop for Lotus Cobra is going to be Chariot. Yeah, I believe I missed drawing a card there. So we're gonna go to game 2. Can at least draw a card here. Yeah, that wouldn't matter. We're gonna go to game 2 because I think we lost our pace here. Like, they got 2 planeswalkers. We're not gonna be able to get into over there. I can attempt attack in, flash this in, give something first strike. Probably just play Ranger class, level up. Exile another Shambling Ghast. Counter on it. They might just block with Shambling Ghast. They're probably going to. It's unless they have another Kaido in hand. Probably blow up the pilot. Has 9 lands moment. It could be a sign of a Meat Hook Massacre. They do have Haul up as well.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
No, they have the tokens. They make the tokens so they can block.
My ways are not for the weak.
Oh, hello. Blood under snow. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just go to game 2. That's gonna drag out too long. And they are learning a second time. Yeah. Okay. So against Dimir, Spellbinders. I don't think we're gonna need to. They didn't show dead. They did show Deadly Dispute, so we bring you Sharnan. Snakeskin Veil for Miak Massacre. I feel like we're not gonna need Archon of Emeria, really. I don't think it's gonna really limit them too much. It just seems to me that they're mono black splashing blue for Kaido and Negate and Hall of the Storm Giants. It could be more blue, though. Got a Chariot. Sun Gold Sentinel's gonna be really good here. I'm going to trim the Florahedron. Probably trim a pack leader. Faithful Absence would be decent. Well, they gotta be playing Loth. Go to class, bring Faithful Absence in. That's how we're gonna board. First, keep. No double green for World Pack later. I could have let off with green actually. Well, next turn we'll play our Luminarch Aspirant. Next turn we can go into World Pack Leader. Unless they have something in the graveyard at that point we want to get rid of. Fletchies first, okay. I'll still go Pack Leader. Then next turn go Luminarch Aspirant. Uncle Sentinel. I guess it depends also what they do here. Player on Mihawk Massacre for 2. Gonna play Luminarch Aspirant, put a counter on the Sun Gold Sentinel. Hey Stormbreath, how you doing? Miak for 1? Okay. Back in, draw a card. It's 0. We don't want to exile any of our spells. Like, we don't really need to. Play land, pass turn. We have no reason to cast anything. On their end step, we'll cast the Wandering Emperor. For 3. I'm gonna flash and wander, put a counter onto the pack leader. And now on.
Now you've done it. That's coming.
I could bet on the Sentinel because we get to exile things from their graveyard. The pack leader lets us draw cards. Do that. I'm too married to the pack leader. Married, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going to actually pump this pre-combat and put another counter on it. Back in, we're gonna draw a card. Land. Play Liberator. Wander is a pretty good card. I could just get rid of the pack leader here. Alright, they concede. Go to game 3. So for sideboarding in game 3, I just want to leave it the same, really. But we can't be as aggressive on the draw. We have to be more reactive. Leave it the same. Roll an Aggro deck's best White Planeswalker in a long time. It's really good. This hand's alright. We have a turn 2 pack leader hand. And if we just have mana plays. Okay, cool. We're drawing our land drops. We're gonna go turn 2 pack leader and hope it gets to live. This is an aggressive hand. Just hoping that it's pack leader's gonna live. Actually, I'm kind of valuing the pack leader more than the token, so I'm gonna play the ranger class. They blow up the token. They blow up the token. Jaffer Shelter might be a land drop at some point. Next turn, I'm gonna go probably. Oh, they missed a land drop. Okay. They missed a land drop. I kind of actually want to look at their hand. Doing better. Sorry, tweet early. Yeah, I'm doing a bit better now. Okay, so they're playing blue for Kodos. Deadly Dispute. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of Kaido because they won't be able to draw and filter. They get a land drop at this point. Next turn, probably play Jaffer Shelter as a land. Do a Feed the Swarm. Play as a land drop. Play Bankbuster because I don't want to have this chilling out there and just dying to Bloodthirsty, Bloodchi Thirst. That's another land drop. Okay. Are going to just pass the turn. Gassed. If they really want to try to catch up with mana, they could just Bloodchase, destroy their token.
I've learned much during
Make
my
a
travels.
Samurai here. We get a land.
Let your blade do the talking.
Steal that. Through here with the pack leader. Down over here. Back in.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Going to 8 life. We have Snakes in Veil for one of their Bloodchi Thirst. They can attempt to get something unless they're concede. GG opponent. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be on the draw here. And hopefully, I don't know. I'm liking the list a lot. I never put the thought of like it looks like mono white, mono green mashed into one deck. I never thought about that. We can't really keep this hand. This one we can. I wanted to keep the March. Like it's too bad we have to play both these as lands. Probably just pitch Illuminarch Aspirant here. Music's very upbeat and positive. Thank you. They're playing against Is It. Illuminar. In case if they're on like a Lear build, we'll save Sun Gold Sentinel. Merv, thanks for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Do people dip Cool Ranch Doritos and Cool Ranch? Oh my god. So opponents playing expressive iteration. Is it a strategy game anymore? Kappa. Murph, if you're hoping to hear that on the text to speech, I'll replay it later so you can hear it. I'm currently recording for YouTube at the moment. Okay, so we have 2 legendary lands out here. So that's fortunate. We're just gonna go ahead and play our wedding announcement, get that going. They have 1 mana up. I believe it's gonna be bitter since they're gonna stop. Happy National Ranch. It's National Ranch Day. I did not know that. Jawari Ruin as a land. Okay. When we go to sideboarding, we're probably gonna be cutting these for sure. Gonna poke for 1. Play a Sun Gold Sentinel. Probably we're just gonna go for expressive iteration. And then might bounce the Sun Gold Sentinel. It could be a Spikefield Hazard they have up actually. Wait, nope, okay. This land drop really hurts here as well. And dragon. Want to get rid of it now, but we're going to wait. We're going to wait for Rule Cathar. I have a counterspell. It's Jawari Disruption. Yeah, Jawari Disruption. I hope we have a land by that. Well, okay. Well, it's not a land. We're gonna attack in with 2 tokens to at least draw a card off of the announcement. We're gonna attempt to Brule Cathar the dragon. They have Jawar. Okay. Target that. They might just bounce the Brule Cathar. Okay. And we still haven't seen a land. Oh, okay. Really bad. Opponent has seen 2 expressive iterations. Fading Hope. Seen 2 of their Jawari Disruptions. Okay, they're in Jeskai, so they might have Hinata. Or they're the combo deck. Lear. There goes Fading Hope. You might be forced to try to get rid of Lear then with March. Yeah, I think they're on the combo deck if they're on. I believe they must be on the combo deck if they have Lear. Because I believe the combo deck is Lear and Goldspan, and then if it's the Hinata deck, they're probably just Hinata and Goldspan. Land drops hurting at this point. Yeah, it definitely is. Like, I'm hoping we get a land drop so we can attempt to exile Lear and to play Brule Cathar to get rid of Goldspan. Break though. Yeah, we're probably done with it. Like, we're probably dead. We're probably lost, more than likely. That is a lot of unexpected windfalls. We can just do it again. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're the combo deck. Royal Confidence deck. Yeah. Six treasures. That's a lot. Do they have Kazul's Fury in hand? They do, we're dead. Iteration. Unless they have Kazul's Fury, they're gonna do it now. Okay. I'm just curious if they're gonna Kazul's Fury us. I strongly believe we're dead. Bunch of triggers, bunch of mana. They have Fury, we're dead for sure. Which they could have actually just done Galvanic Iteration and Fury if they have Fury. Looks like they have it. Okay. So if the spell's copying itself, so show of confidence. When you cast a spell, copy for each other instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Put the ++ counter on target creature gains vigilance on the turn. Hey Michael, how you doing? Oh, did our game crash? Is there such a thing as too much treasure? I think our game crashed. Kazul's Fury is Fling. It's Fling. It's a MDFC. That's Fling. So we're just gonna go ahead and concede now. Just to save time. Like we got. Might as well, we know we're dead. They have a second Goldspan Dragon now. So we are gonna put Archon Amaria in. Elite Spellbinder. Yasharn. So Kazul's Ferry is it's an MDFC land, so the land side enters tapped, it taps for red. The MDFC side, the spell side is 2 and a red. In addition to cast and spell, sacrifice a creature. Deal damage equal to the creature's power to any target. So at that point, if they had Kazul's Fury, they would have dealt 25 damage to us. Flame is the same thing as Kazul's Fury. Flame was the first kind of effect like that, from my understand. I could be wrong, but I believe Flame is just a red. That's it, and then it's that same exact thing. Oh, 1 in a red. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna bring in the Yasharn so they can't sacrifice treasures. They will have to deal with that, and then bring in Tamio Safekeeping. I think Brutal Cathar doesn't matter too much because they're gonna have an answer right away. Probably trim it down. Askis Chariot, I'm gonna trim down to 2 since we're bringing more 4-drops in as well. Last. Snakeskin Veil. Supposed to be on a 3-3 split between our Sun Gold Sentinels and a Roar of Pack Leader. To do that. Could have been an argument to bring some other things in, but we're on the play, so we want to try to end the game as fast as we can. Keep this hand. Dollar stance would be worth a slot. Yeah, it could have been, but like I need on the play, I feel like I want to have a bit more creatures. On the draw, we'll try to or to be a little bit more control-y or mid-rangey that to control the game. But Valor Stance is a good option that we could have brought in. So next turn we're gonna play the Forest, and they played a tap land. We did. Aspirin coin. Next, we can go into the wedding announcement. Moldering Egg. Ooh, Archon is good too. Blur's gonna go Archon. Put a counter on Archon. No attacks, because they'll just block. Just fine. Shock the land in. Knock in priority. We have a wedding announcement here. Draw a card. And if you're snapped. So I'm considering actually playing this, leveling up, put a counter on here, and then, or no, just attack, put a counter on itself with its ability, attack in, a block that we flash the Wandering Emperor in. I feel like we just counters on here because burn down the house, be a thing. Like to draw a card here. I believe they have Spikefield Hazard up since priority with a red. Right. Go Chariot. Opponent concedes game 2. So being on the draw. Valor Stance. Outland Liberator. I'm actually gonna switch to Brule Cathar for the touch the Spirit Realm because that'll be a little bit harder for them to interact once it's on the field. Once the touch of Spirit Realm's on the field, they can't bounce a Fading Hope like they can with the one creature that exiles it. Name's hard. I can't. Brule Cathar. This hand's okay with us being on the draw. I feel like we do have a turn 2 play, and we have a good turn 3 play as well, and get the peek at the hand, falling turns, and we have Yasharn. And we drew our land. That's good. If they use Jawari Disruption, they do. That was their land drop. We forced them to use it. That's good. I get the feeling that's what happened. They timed out. I don't think the Ranger class would have really affected them that much unless we leveled it up. Okay. That's Archon. When it concedes. We're playing against Numbskull. We're going to be on the play here. This hand's alright. We just go turn 1 Overgrown Farmland, turn 2 Werewolf Pack Leader. Numbskull is possibly on the Gruul list I made, or some Orzhov list. Looking like so far it's Orzhov. But we have a chance to go turn 3 Chariot. We're going to play our Florahedron instead. What? Yeah, for 1. Oh, opponent? I'm not going to insult the opponent. Oh, funny about the... Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and cast our Chariot. Tap duel. In our deck, if we have the chance to lead off with a tap duel, and we have a basic in hand, like, it's better to play that right away if you have no turn 1 play, in my opinion. If I have creature lands, then I will play those turn 1 or turn 2, just to ensure that we have them ready for the following turn. I get the feeling Chariot's going to be going bye-bye, but we at least get more power out of it. Or that'll happen. And now the Chariot's gone. Attack in for 3. I believe they have the Black March in here, with them getting priority. Play Chariot number 2. Play yes. Kevlar gave more answer. Like if you have Pathways in hand or Pathways for later in the game, that does give you more flexibility. But what side you want to play them on? Well, that hurts. All right, well, we're gonna pass turn. I'm gonna flash this in on the end step. Wedding announcement. Actually, might blow that up now. I suppose I could actually exile it. Yeah, I could have exiled it. I just don't like announcement. Yep. Unless it's on our side. Go to our turn. Okay. That will have up. Turn. Oof. Play if you draw a card, then yeah. That hurt. We do have one more Chariot left in the list. Okay. I'm just going to leave up March and the Liberator's ability. deny them the life gain. They do gain 1 life at least. Yep. That is a thing. Take 1. Our turn. That's a land. I believe we're going to game 2. Yep. Yeah. We'll go to next turn. We'll let the game go to their turn to see what they do. Get information.
Guards, to me.
That's a little too much. We fell behind the lands. I decided to keep using those
Good minions.
stages, blow up things.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Taking 4. Care of that. Attack in here at the Wanderer for 8. I believe we're going to. We're losing this.
Try not to miss me.
Okay. I probably get the Wanderer back and just cast it right away. And exile the creature.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa. You protect my
Game 2. Okay, so darn. Chariot. Veil. There has to be blood in the snow in here then if they're on snow. Bring in the Wandering Emperor. Also bring Touch of the Spirit. I'd like to bring another card in. I'd also bring the Last Liberator in. We're on the play aggressive. Let's just keep the all 4 pack leaders. To play. That's alright. Lead off with overgrown farmland. Monarch Aspirant. Didn't get priority, that's good. Play Liberator. Draw land to be good. Graveyard, Trespasser. Go with Archon of Ameria. Counter itself. Attack it for 4. Okay. Land enter stat because of Archon. Turns into nighttime. Yeah, it's a little scary. Hey, Miss J, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. I suppose I should put a counter on top of this, but here. Thank you, Vincent. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Miss J. I hope everybody enjoyed your stream. Right now, we are playing some Selesnya Midrange. Get a feeling there's a Miak Massacre coming through. Get you two of our things untapped. Tap land. Use Trapbreaker, and the Brute. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Currently, after making some adjustments to the list, performed pretty decently. In 2 life. We're playing. We actually ran into a viewer of the stream, Numbskull. I kind of feel like I lean onto the Archon still because the Archon is taxing the opponent. Play the wedding announcement. We are missing a land drop. Missing land drops again. So we drew one for next turn. Okay, untap source. Oh, we have opponent at 4, which is nice, but okay, law. Okay, we got game. So what we do here, we just do that. X is 0, 0. Get rid of 1 of the tokens. Either way, we have it. Got game 2. How are you doing, Vincent? Hope you're doing well. Now we're going to play against the Orzhov Snow deck. Hey, Miss J, how you doing? So we're going to be on the draw, I meant to say, against the Orzhov Snow deck, not the play. We were just on the play. So Archon actually helped out a bit there. On the draw, I'm going to cut the pack leaders. Try and hang out and 100 people. Okay. Bring some spellbinders in, Archon, and probably bring in a Faithful Absence to be able to hit Planeswalkers. Do that. This hand's alright. Like, we got Yasharn, which is really good for the treasure package. Like, we'll at least go turn 2, Brink Buster. Really depends. JS Alice, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll go Brink Buster turn 2 because we can go turn 3, Sun Goat Sentinel. On turn 4, if we get draw land. Of course, get this here. Freaking priority. through and get in for 4 damage. And if we draw a land for next turn, we're slamming your shard down on the field. That's a Legion Angel. That's a little scary. Not find a said land. We probably don't want to actually get rid of that. We're going to draw a card. Find a tap land. Yeah, we're gonna pass turn. 4 damage we're taking here. Your Trespasser. I suppose maybe Drain and Doomscar on the draw probably would have been the correct play to do too, because this take of the Orzhov deck seems like it's pretty creature heavy. Darn. Supposed to play that. Gonna pass turn. They have a kill spell. I think they might. Okay. It'll be a Vanishing Verse because Vanishing Verse is any target. Monocolor target. Get priority from that. Through here. And that's gonna happen. Back in for 4 in the air. Announcement. What is abilities as well, I believe. Spell or ability, yep. Go with wedding announcement. We're gonna go with Outland Liberator. I really want to exile the Legion Angel with the Brutal Cathar, but I don't want them getting rid of Brutal Cathar and then all of a sudden they get another Angel in hand because it re-enters the battlefield. Like, we do really need to take care of those things though. It's ETB. When it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a card you own. We might have to actually use Brutal Cathar though. But we're gonna march one of them. Like, it's instant speed. We'll be able to march one so we don't die. Cast this. Be able to march it unless we exile a card from our hand. Could just play Brutal Cathar to get rid of one. Vosa, thanks for the follow. I think we're forced to do this. I believe we're just forced. And I have access 3, so I'm going to exile something. We're going to exile the Illuminator Aspirant. Target there. Oh, no, I miscounted. Well, we're bluffing Snakeskin Veil. Yep, that was... And we're holding up also Outland Liberator's ability. Yeah, that was a bit of a... But I should have counted that better. Oh, that discounts it by 2. Never mind. And we had 4 mana up, so we can only do it for 3, so no, that was correct. treasure. They get another angel in hand. Okay, we're gonna draw a card. Draw a card. 5, 6. 6 mana left. Play Chariot. Play Sentinel. Should have played that. You're for sure taking 4 in the air. There's Loth. Believe we are losing the match. I don't see any way out of this. Like, we can get rid of that. Go to bed. Have a great rest of the stream and great night. All right, Miss J, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Back over there. Copy the cat. They want to kill it. They have to triple block. Or double block, yeah. No, they don't have to triple. What am I thinking?
We will slay our enemies.
6 mana. They're both limited to 1 spell per turn. Draw a card, see what we draw. Another Archon. That works. That helps. Play land. Back in here with Sun Gold Sentinel, get rid of that. Activate, name black. The turn. Yep. My only worry is the black invoke, if that was kept in. If Massacre will do it as well. Find out what happens. The next episode of Jaffer Streams. Or no. You're confused? I don't know. I just thought that'd be funny to say. Jerry Blade and Generous Visitor? That is a little odd. I was considering that as well, but I want 2 mana for this at least. There's no reason to send the Reckoner in, I feel like. Doing enchantment matters. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need a 6. Needs to be a 6. Black, because I would rather them trade a flyer for this Sentinel. We gotta hope we live this turn. Jeskai is upgrade if your enchantments matter. Okay. Double block one each there. I'm worried that that's the game. Oh, their own Archon. Okay. Oh, Death Touch Tribal. Okay. Okay. So now with this, they're at 9. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana up. We have a Veil up. Make this a 6, 6, 7. We have 4, 5, 7. We have 20 power. They have to block everything when we swing in. I believe we just swing for lethal here. Get rid of an angel. I'm gonna make this pro black. See what happens here. And come and sell the wreckage at standard. Only one spell can be cast as well, so like we're in a good spot. Okay, blocks there, blocks there. Blocks there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9. $13 total. Okay.
Finally, I'm home.
They attempt to exile something. We deny that. The Snakeskin Veil. And we got the game. GG Numbskull. Okay, and those are some matches with the green-white Selesnya mid-range, aggressive mid-range list. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. We played against, as you saw, some Dimir, some Jeskai, and some Orzhov. I played against a bit of other matches as well, but the deck feels pretty decent so far with how it's been going. Some changes I might consider doing is dropping Chariot down to 2 for maybe another spell for interaction, or maybe possibly dropping Tangleful or Hedron. But I kind of feel like at the same time Tangleful or Hedron is needed just for a possible like mana dork or a land drop at some point. So those are my only takeaways with it. I still do want the third Doomscar in the sideboard, so possibly might look at that. But hope you enjoyed the list if you give it a try, and feel free to like the video, comment below, subscribe to YouTube channel, and come check out my Twitch channel also. Stream 5 days a week, Thursday nights through Monday. Have a good one.